Hey everyone, welcome back to the chan. We have an interesting video for you today about our trampoline. So we got the house. What are we at? Year and a half now? Yeah, over a year and a half ago. And pretty much as soon as we moved in, Crystal started shopping trampolines. We didn't even have a yard. It was just a dirt pile out here. But she found this company called Jumpflex. And we both really loved the trampoline that they sold because it was just higher quality and better design than what you can normally go out and just buy wherever. So we ordered the trampoline. It was $1,000 plus $50 for shipping. And it showed up and we took it out to our dirt pile yard and put it together. It's been a great product, and once we did our landscaping, we put it in the perfect spot over in the corner, and that's where it lived until last week. We had windstorm 2024 here in Las Vegas and had like 60-knot gusts rolling through our yard, and one of them picked up the trampoline and placed it in our pool. I was kicking myself because earlier in the day I saw it kind of slide a little bit and I was like, I wonder if we should anchor that down. And then I was like, it's fine. If it slides a few more feet, whatever. But I come home from work that day and the thing is in the pool. So my bad. Crystal and her mom got together and fished that thing out of the pool, and it was just completely wrecked beyond repair. We disassembled that thing and took it to the dump. And Crystal that day reached out to Jumpflex and said, hey, we love this trampoline and the wind took it and ruined it, so we're wondering if there's anything you can do to help us out. We want to get another one. And the trampoline was still $1,050, and they had it on sale at the time for $900, free shipping. So we thought that's already a pretty decent deal. And then the company reached out and said, hey, that sucks. We're gonna knock $200 off and give you a free $30 anchor kit. So they brought the price down to $700 and threw in that anchor kit for free. And so we feel like we're getting a pretty awesome hookup from the company. And then you'll see here shortly when we put it together, it's actually an updated, new and improved design from the old one we had. So we're actually getting a better trampoline out of the deal, which I personally am really excited about. I like the design changes. So, and then the other crazy thing is that she emailed them at like 5 in the evening or something like that, or I don't know, let's just call it in the afternoon. She said, hey, we'll take you up on that deal. And then the next day at like noon, the thing showed up. So less than 24 hours and that thing was on our doorstep. And I'm like, how did they do that? So not only free shipping, but free extremely fast shipping, which was really cool to see, and another tip of the hat to Jumpflex. We have a nice spring day, calm, very calm winds. It's a little brisk in the shade, but mid 50s and sunny. So it's gonna feel really good to put this together, unlike last time when it was like 90 or 100 degrees out and we were working in the dirt. So this will be a nice little project for the fam. Let's do it.
Time to unbox.
We've just unboxed everything and we are pleasantly surprised to see that there's no hardware in the box, which is crazy cool. This is all gonna just snap together. Snap and click and snap.
Do the bend and snap.
Bend and snap?
Bend and snap. Okay.
No, can't do it. But anyway, the last one had dozens of Allen bolts, washers, spacers, lock nuts, and it was quite a bit of work to get all the holes lined up, get the hardware in there. You're using an Allen to tighten these things, plus a box wrench, and even if you have power tools to make it quicker, it's still quite a bit of work. So the fact that they've made it that much easier to put together, man, that's cool. Okay, we learned something the hard way. We were using the provided tool to pull the ring to the spring, and we were joking around like, oh, a woman could never put this thing together, because I was using all my strength, and then Crystal was coming over trying to like get the spring to the ring because I couldn't stretch it all the way. Well, little sweet tiny Emery helped me realize that I was doing it wrong, like an idiot. You're supposed to take the spring and hook it to the ring, and then it very easily just stretches to the hole. All right, well, we haven't cleaned up the boxes yet, but we're just under 2 hours total from the time we started opening the boxes to now having it fully assembled and in place. The one thing I don't like about this thing, just so we don't end on a bad note, I hate stickers. There's a sticker and I try to peel it off. It's gonna come off in tiny little pieces. I tried to switch the pole and Crystal vetoed that decision to disassemble and swap the poles out. But if you're going to put this together and you care about that kind of stuff, just try to have it in the back. That is literally the only thing we could find that we don't like about this thing. I just hate stickers, so you probably don't care, but the rest of it, we are beyond impressed with the improvements. Having just put one of these together a year and a half ago, this is like a whole nother planet different. It's obviously it's the same, but starting with the base, they came up with this ring around the base that to me is genius, because the other one, I think most trampolines have this, where you have these U-shaped bars all the way around it and the legs kind of have a life of their own. They're still pretty stable, but they can move independently of one another. So over time, they might just kind of go off in different directions, but this thing's going to stay solid for the life of it, which is awesome. And then another big change is that the pole for the net now goes through this portion, which before it didn't. It just kind of laid there, and I was always trying to like tuck it down in between the pole and the ring. So now it's it's not moving. This is always going to stay down. It pulls it nice and tight and very clean looking. So that's incredible. And then the last time these covers went over the top, and you had to use Velcro to kind of secure the net and like pull the Velcro down and get it tight. And now it's just a bolt and then this big nut that you screw on with your hand. Incredibly easy. The entire thing, all it does is snap together. No tools required. To me, that's like, it's massive. So yeah, this thing's awesome. Fully worth the money. If you've been on the fence about getting a Jumpflex trampoline, this one is absolutely worth it, just for the ease of assembly, and the design of it is amazing. We now know that we definitely have to anchor this thing, which the company sent us their anchor kit. Unfortunately, it's not going to work for us since we have the trampoline sitting on pavers. This is designed to anchor it to grass or even turf, but you put that over the pole on the ground and hammer in these huge spikes, and that's definitely going to hold it, especially if you have 4 of these around the whole thing. So great idea. This would be very easy to do if it was sitting on grass. Just pound them in there, but we're gonna have to come up with a different solution. They make Mason, like heavy duty, thick Mason screws. And I probably just need to get some sort of metal bracket that I can bend around, and I'll just drive those right into these pavers. And I'm sure if I do 8 of them or something, it's not gonna go anywhere. So with that, we're gonna close this one out with some epic slow-mo footage of the kids enjoying this thing for the first time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Oh, by the way, we are not sponsored at all by Jumpflex. We just love great products from great companies. Good day, mate.